Hi, I am Crystal Marks, and this is my week one assignment for health promotion throughout the lifespan with Professor McMahon. Like I said, I'm Crystal Marks, and I would like to say that I'm quite unhappy about doing this because I like online classes because I can wear my pajamas and not put on lip gloss while I do it. So, class, no, I've got lip gloss on just for you. Okay, today we're going to go over the 7 dimensions of wellness, as well as my own wellness assessment and where I am strongest and I am weakest, and what tying all of that together has brought me to learn about wellness overall. So, to start off with the 7 dimensions of wellness, we have the intellectual dimension of wellness. This is our ability to take in and want to take in the information around us to use it to our benefit. Two major factors that go along with this are our knowledge of self-efficacy. Excuse me. Uh, Knowing that we are efficient to do what we think we can do. It's our confidence level, basically. And then there's our locus of control. That is knowing that there are going to be things that happen outside of us that we cannot control, but then we can control our reaction to it, and we can control our attitude towards it. We go into the occupational aspect of wellness that has to do with our job. Do we feel challenged? Do we feel worthwhile? Do we feel like we are of benefit to anybody when we are at our job? Is it fulfilling? And we have our environment, or the environmental aspect of wellness, and that is everything that surrounds us. That is the air that we breathe, the water that we drink, the education that is within our reach to attain, our socioeconomic status, even the foods that are available for us to eat. Those all go into the environmental aspect of wellness that we have an effect on, that we can choose to have an effect on. The emotional aspect of wellness is the ability to express our emotions without it being a detractor from our life. That's being well in the ups and the downs of our life. The big buzzword for this in the military is resilience, being able to deal with hard knocks and return to a state of positive activity no matter what happens to us. There's the physical dimension of wellness, that is the ability of our body, depending on how we treat it, to do the things that we need it to do. And that can be simple things like walk up a flight of stairs and take a shower, or hard things like complete a marathon or do a mini triathlon. Then we have our social aspect of wellness, and that is the ability to have meaningful relationships in our lives, to trust people, to have people trust us, and to have other humans to share our lives with us. If all you have are 923 friends on a phone, you may not be doing too well in your social aspect of uh, wellness. Then we have the spiritual aspect of wellness, and that is our faith and our belief in something higher than ourselves that gives meaning to our life, that gives value to our life. Now, when you take all those together and you do a long assessment on them, you come up with some scores for yourself. Now, I scored very high in the physical, the occupational, and the environmental aspects of wellness. Being that I am in the military and legally bound to do well in those areas, that's not surprising. It was surprising that when I am honest with myself, I am not scoring very high in the nutritional, the spiritual, or the alcohol and drug aspects of wellness. I do not take the time to eat the way I should or to prepare food that I should be eating the way I should. As far as spirituality, I do not take time for myself. Everything is about work and then the family and then school. And in the alcohol dimension, I am very apt to turn to a couple glasses of wine or a few beers when I've had a bad day. So I'm glad that I'm able to be honest with myself in these areas. And what I've learned overall about wellness is that it's much more of a balancing act, and just because you can run well or you're doing great in your job, it doesn't mean that you're overall well. Hopefully this class can give me some more tools to be overall well. Thank you. Goodbye.